has released his new single, Olokodana.
9:59
BBC Minute. Here is
105.5.
Accessing the
105.4.
one station, all the hits.
105.5. Splash.
We've got the city on lockdown.
Got my own city that I hold down.
We are Splash 105.5.
Good morning. This is Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. Time check, 3 minutes past 11. Welcome to Economic Searchlight. I'm Oluwaseun, and I thank you for being there with us on this program. Today on the program, we want to look at agriculture and the Nigerian economy. I'll be sitting on the shoulder of an economist and a financial expert, Alex Oti, who will be taking us through the labyrinth of Nigeria's experience in agriculture and how it could be used to boost our economy. But before then, we'll move on to a few issues and examine it critically, particularly as it concerns the economy. Once again, welcome. Right, so let's kickstart the program from this point. Nigeria's supply of foreign exchange comes from daily proceeds of crude oil. And so the economy is monoproduct, as people will say, particularly those who have been analyzing this economy. So let's look at these issues from this area. We're looking at sustainable agriculture as the Nigerian economy. On July 5, there's a debate on the depreciation of the Naira, which has now received a response from a number of people who were responding to how Naira is being depreciated. Now, the exchange rate of the Naira to the dollar has always been a critical part of the management of the Nigerian economy from the early 1970s, when Nigeria changed its currency from the pounds and pence to the Naira and kobo. If you get a copy of the Guardian business page this morning, there's this report there by Jove Yase. It says, we will hand over FX fraudsters for prosecution. Bankers won. The Bankers Committee yesterday warned against abuse of the new foreign exchange sale, saying individuals who circumvent the process will be handed over to the law enforcement agents. Briefing media on the outcome of its meeting, the bankers promised to support the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, for the smooth implementation of the new FX sale. The Apex Bank recently stopped the funding of FX to broad exchange BDCs and mandated deposit money banks, DMBS, to take a full charge of FX to personal business travel allowance users. Speaking at the online media session, the Group Executive Officer, Guaranteed Trust Holding Company PLC, Segun Agbaje, parties, including users and banks who contravene the process, will be sanctioned appropriately, insisting that the FX is for those who have genuine needs. So let's take a look at some analyses of our country's foreign exchange. As I said, the foreign exchange rate of the Naira to the dollar has always been a critical part of the management of the Nigerian economy from the early 1970s. And so when Nigeria changed its currency from the pounds and pence to Naira and kobo, that's about 1974. The currency exchange rate has always been a challenge to economic managers in their bid to determine the optimal value of the Naira. So the question is, what is the optimal value of the Naira? For the NAFEX, the price of a Naira to a dollar right now, it's 410 Naira 12 kobo as NAFEX. But at the parallel market, or the open market if you like, it's 515 Naira. Look at the disparity between 410 Naira to 515 Naira. And so we are yet to get the value, the true value of a Naira. The currency of any country is the mirror of the economy of that country. The Nigerian economy is a monoproduct economy, which I said earlier, and is 90% import dependent. oil, as a major product of the Nigerian economy, is priced in the US dollars, and hence the principle of demand and supply, which governs the rate of a currency, does not impact the Nigerian currency with regard to this single product. Now, the overarching question then is, why is the price of Nigeria's oil denominated, negotiated, traded, and settled in the US dollars instead of the Naira? At least it's Naira. Why do we have to denominate it in dollars? That's a huge question that you want to answer. The simple answer is that the Naira is not what economists, particularly Alex Oti, would say. It's not a convertible currency. So our Naira is not a convertible currency. Currency compatibility is a very interesting concept in macroeconomics. It's confusing and difficult to understand, even by trained economists. But Alex Oti dealt sufficiently with the issue of convertibility in some interventions that he had done, and I'm going to take you through a bit of it. And so one may then ask the question, with so much benefit to countries that have convertible currencies, like the ease of the exchange of their currencies, the availability of huge business and employment opportunities, when then do others not actively pursue the convertibility for their currency? So you ask. From recent memory, Nigeria has tried several currency management policies, ranging from the second-tier foreign exchange management policy of 1986 that led us to some economic chaos, to the current one of a managed float. In all, there has not been any policy deliberately targeted at making the Naira convertible, knowing that if the currency becomes convertible, oil will be negotiated and paid for in the Naira. According to the Financial Dictionary, the key definition of currency convertibility is the ability of the currency to exchange the currency without government restriction and control. That is, the ability to exchange the currency without government restriction and control. It means to freely float the currency or to fully deregulate the currency, particularly the foreign exchange market. Now, a fully deregulated foreign exchange market is governed purely by the interplay of the forces of demand and supply, and the rate determined at the point of equilibrium between these two. Nigeria, economists have said, cannot afford this scenario, which explains why, though convertibility may appear attractive, it has not been the objective of the country's currency managers. The situation is also compounded by Nigeria's sustained balance of payment deficit and the state of our current and capital accounts. And if we do not go the way of convertibility, what it means is that we will never know the true value of our currency. We will never know the true value of Nigerian currency. And it is interesting that whether a currency is convertible or not, the same factors of demand and supply apply to it. The difference being that the two critical factors of demand and supply are managed by the government through regulation and controls. In most cases, the resultant rate of the currency is said not to be its real value. And that was what I was making reference to earlier. If you take this news even today, you'll have heard that people are using fake passport, fake visa to obtain forex from banks even right now. And so that's what will happen. Once they can't get it on the open market, they probably look for a way, to cut the corners and get it. So will we ever get to the point where we will have the real value for our Naira? Nigeria's major supply of foreign exchange comes from the daily proceeds of crude oil sales, which accounts for about 85% of the country's dollar receipts. The next major source is home remittances from Nigerians abroad. In 2011, Nigeria's total receipt from oil stood at $68.4 billion, which has been dropping since then to $58 billion in 2013, $55.5 billion in 2014, and to $32.6 billion in 2018. There was a slight recovery to $34.2 billion in 2019, according to the Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NEITI. The near sustained drop in the total annual receipt of the dollar is largely due to the drop in oil prices during the respective periods that we mentioned, and the volume of crude oil export held steady during the periods mentioned due to the calm that was restored to the Niger Delta region. And during these periods, also, the volume of home remittances followed a near similar pattern. So look at it from here. From the $24 billion received in 2014 and 2015 through through a spike in 2016 to $35 billion from $25 billion, then dropping to $25 billion in 2018, and the worst figure in 5 years of $17.5 billion in 2019 and 2020. And don't forget that 2020 was said to be the year of the COVID. Yeah, so that really impacted on the remittances from abroad. The figures clearly showed that between all exports and home remittances, Nigeria nets between $70 billion to $75 billion averagely, that is annual dollar receipts. This, to economists, is hugely significant. But I'll take a short break. When I return after this break, I will be taking you to the minds of Alex Oti on how we can use agriculture to increase our receipts from dollar market and also be able to revamp the economy, as it were. Stay with us, don't go away.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with more glucose D, please?
Can I also have my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family's cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Different days, different roads. All NATO Hammer. Keep going and spice up your hustle.
Introducing the new Gala Spicy. It's big, meaty, tasty with that special Niger spicy flavor. Try it today. Available for 100 Naira only. Gala Spicy. Spice up your hustle.
There are moments in life when you're just so scared and you feel like just giving up. Oh, but Dino Milk is saying, we know that you can do it. Believe in yourself and then go for it. Go for it. Nourishment, oh, that is your Dino Milk. Oh, yes, Dino Milk. Don't let anything hold you back, oh. Dino is cheering you thanks to your Dino Milk. Go for it. Drink up your Dino Milk. Just add up your Dino Milk. Go for it with Dino Milk. Dino Milk.
The Redeemer Secondary School is presently conducting her entrance examinations for the current academic session into JSS and SSS classes. We deliver sound learning in a conducive environment for both day and boarding students. Our state-of-the-art library with internet learning facilities, ultra-modern sports facility, well-equipped laboratories, moderate class population, and teachers with hands-on experience provide every child an all-round education. And yes, the fees are affordable.
We are smart, intelligent, and disciplined students that make our parents proud. Don't let your child be an exemption.
The school is giving out scholarships for all children of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, full-time pastors, ministers, and national staff. Forms are available at the school premises situated at Police Post, College Crescent, Molete, Ibadan. For inquiries, please call 070-3331-0311 or 081-8004-2427. The first secondary school opened in Ibadan by the Redeemed Christian Church of God, where our children are trained in the Christian way and their future is secured.
No Wakamisurodo. Proco get paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh within 20 minutes.
Now, Orange Drugs Limited distributor. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor.
Procode na better medicine.
Take Procode. Take Procode. Procode. Take Procode.
See, I really love to live in a very secure estate with CCTV cameras everywhere. Good power, good water, good roads, classy and neat environment, very nice structures, very spacious and well serviced.
Isn't that too much?
No, it's perfect. Dollar Construction could make your dreams come true. You can now live in comfort and great style right here in the city of Ibadan. Introducing Dollar Estate, a modern-day estate with 105 exquisite units of houses located at Edishi, Jericho, Ibadan. Dollar Estate Ibadan has an independent source of 3 megawatts of hydro, 500 kVA solar, gas turbine, 63 points of CCTV cameras, 24-hour bikes patrol, tarred roads, water plant system, and many other features. For more information and enquiries, call 0809 082 1450 or 0809 082 1451. You can also visit www.dollarconstruction.com.ng. Dollar Estates. It's like paradise on earth.
Big protein breakfast, àṣírí ibẹ̀ nìyẹn. Bí ìyá mi máa ṣe ń jí láfẹ̀mọ́jú, wọ́n á se oúnjẹ fún wa kí wọ́n tó sáré lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́. Lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà, bàbá wa máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ dalẹ́. Wọ́n sì tún jí lówùúrọ̀ láti gbé mi lọ sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́. Kò wá sí bó ṣe lè di gádígádí tó. Kì í rìn wọ́n láti máa bá mi ṣeré. Ìdí ìrètí wọ̀ kí n kúrò nílé